Yo, what's up? Can you hear me? Nice. Finally got the stream working. So we're gonna like wait a little bit till like more people get in here, and then we'll start the album, and then I'll talk about it and stuff. What's up? Damn, it's bright in here. The volume's low. I have the mic right here. I don't know why it's low. Maybe I could turn it up in OBS. Let's see. There we go. That should be a bit louder. Nice to see you guys too. Yeah, I'm planning on doing like for the Patreon. I'm gonna do like instructional videos. I'm planning on doing instructional videos of how to play the songs. So like I'll probably aim for like once a month for one of those. So oh yeah, yeah, dude, the 8 string is all over the new album. Like there's a cool thing that we did with some of the guitars in here. Like the original idea was like a half timed guitar, but like we thought up this cool idea. Like we're like, what if we just like take the halftime idea and just play it on 8 string and like fuck it up and like do like cool little nuances to it and shit. And so yeah, we just ended up doing that'll be in the instructional videos too, like the 8 string parts and stuff. So hold on guys, I'm what's up everybody? How you guys doing? Just gonna give it like probably like 5 more minutes, and then we can listen to the album. Trying to get more people back in here. Oh, I'm drinking just a Keurig coffee. A little bit of creamer in it. What's up? Yeah, and for the Patreon, like my recent post about like my injury in my hand and stuff, my hands, like posting about the production stuff, like that'll happen very soon. Like from like the stuff that, like from the album and stuff. So like be on the lookout for that. Oh, nice. What's up, everyone from the Chan Discord? Dude, it's always lit in there. That's sick. Yeah, it's getting better. I think because like I think it had to do with like stress and maybe like a pulled nerve in my neck or something. So it's getting better. It's on the way. I'm getting feeling back in my fingers, so that's good. And I can start like doing those playthroughs for you guys on the Patreon. Sean Discord mention. Hell yeah. You guys are the homies. Dehydration, yeah. Yeah, I do need to drink more water. I got one right here. I'll wait like 3 more minutes and then we can start listening to the album. And I can like tell you guys stuff about it, tracking it and whatnot. I think it's at the start. Yeah. We are going to work on the tabs. Like the homies at Sheet Happens are helping with that. So, but this album in particular is like way different guitar wise, I think, because like we did a lot more like switch ups in the guitar. So it's going to be a long process, but I think it'll be worth it to like track it out or like tab it out the way that it's supposed to be. All right, you guys ready? Listen to this first track. What's up, everybody? This is my album that came out a couple days ago. The project name is called Betray Flip, and the album name is The Nowhere Place. And we're gonna listen to the album right now. This is the first track. It's called Memory Blur. So let's take a listen. I'm gonna mute my mic real quick.
Feedback, that familiar sound, buried in the ground. A message sent from beyond, but it won't reach anyone. Looking back at the past won't bring all my memories back. Sometimes I just wish we had a frozen hourglass, but I can't take much else. Is it real when I ask myself, is my life worth living if I chase that feeling? Damn, I'm zoning out again. My head's spinning, bouncing off this ceiling. Find a way to forget and put a new episode in the tape deck. Shoot a text I already sent. I'm just trying to make it make sense. A waiting room for an expectation. Next in line's replacement. I've been drifting on impressions off the bottle I'm spilling. When I need a new rendition to tell me what's the difference. And it's no exception.
So that was the first track, Memory Blur. I really like the drums for that one. Nathan killed it on the drums. Like that beat is like just so like lit, you know, like right as soon as the album starts. And like we thought that that would be a cool like introduction to the album, like to introduce like most of the vocals and stuff. Like this past year I had been like working on vocals a lot, like practicing and whatnot. Like I'm no vocalist, like only just started last year, but I wanted to have more vocals, like have a little bit more vocals on this album, because I never done it before. So, and that ending part, that like outro, like weird like 808 part with the rap, the so-called rap over it or whatever, it was a completely different like part. That it sounded different. It sounded like more of like a full band thing, but then we chopped and screwed it up, and then like it ended up sounding pretty cool. So I like the way that it turned out. But yeah, that's the first track. Join late. We only listened to the first track, so who's the singer? I was singing on that track. I sing on like most of these, and then the homie Sky Noir sings on one. Shoot. Yeah, shout out the homie Tonto for producing this whole album. He fucking killed it. So, you guys ready for this next song? Second song of the album. It's called Shucks. I think I have it at the right spot. Let's see. Let me put it. Shit, we only been listening in 1440. What's up, everybody? Hold up. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I worked really hard on the vocals. Like some days I was in the booth, like just getting one part, like all day, you know. Like so, I was like, I would practice and still not land the part, and then like I would just be like in the vocal booth sweating, just like for like 8-10 hours, trying to get this one part, and then like of course the voice kind of gets tired, and then you have to take a break, but. Later, Doug Lord. Shouts out Doug Lord 6166. Peace, man. Good night. All right, let's start this next track, guys. I'm gonna mute this mic. Yo, that song's pretty sick. I like that ending with the pull up on the bar. Yeah, the bass part, the it's pretty cool. The album art was from this photographer. Her name's Ava, and her Instagram is Evergreen Images, evergreen.images, and we got the photo from her. And the name Betray Flip is just like I grew up. I used to skateboard a lot growing up, so I just thought like tray flip, was like one of the hardest tricks to learn. So like I was like betray flip, and then I don't know, it just stuck around. So I think that's just like noise from your pickups, man. That's like you can't really get away from it. I mean, it's not really, if it's not hurting your ears, it's not really bad. It's just part of the sound. Unless you have like dirty pots on your interface, or like you might want to spray them out with some air or something, or maybe an old cable. I don't know. Yeah, I do have that. The brown Ibanez, yeah. We tracked some stuff in Chan with that one. I still have it. Yeah, I still use the EH10. I always use the EH10. I've been using that new Ibanez sent me a new one, an AZS, that black AZS. I've been using that. It sounds good. Hold on, be right back, guys. All right. So let's go into Pour Another One. Third track of the album, The Nowhere Place. We're doing this listening party. First Betray Flip album that came out. Been working on it for a long time. The homie Tonto wrote on this, wrote a lot of guitar on this, and he mixed and produced the whole thing. So turned out real sick. So let's third track. It's called Pour Another One. Let's go. Let me mute this mic.
it's supposed to be. Another cold dose of reality. So far from where I need to be. I hope I'm there eventually. Is this who I'm supposed to be? Holding on to long lost memories. So far from where I need to be. Bring a coat for the rain, something cold for the flame. I'm a ghost in the plane and I don't give a fuck. Minds in the clouds, dizzy and it's not letting up. And when death comes and gets me, I'll be living in the sub. Frequencies got me feeling like I'm drunk. Pour another one to the front, hit the stage, running, go insane. Had to change the game once, I ain't even do too much. Try and fucking kill me, I'll be in the sub. Frequencies got me feeling like I'm drunk. Pour another one. Pour another one. Pour another one. Is this how it's supposed to be? Another cold dose of reality. So far from where I need to be. Bring a coat for the rain, something cold for the flame. I'm a ghost in the plane.
Yo, that one's sick. I like the house vibe to it. Yeah, I've been listening to like mostly house music, just like random house playlists, like on YouTube Music. And like when we first like started that track, we were like, damn, what kind of beat should we put to this? And then like we threw a house beat on it, and we were like, yo, that actually kind of works. So like we were like, let's just leave it, you know? Yo, if you guys want to support the album, the best way to do it is through Bandcamp. If you guys want to like purchase it for the $9 or whatever. Shoot, I think I need a new cable for my headphones. It keeps cutting out. Yeah, that's me singing on most of the tracks, and then the homie Sky Noir is on. Which track is it? It's Wasn't Love. Yeah, there's so many effects like all over this album. The homie Tonto produced this album and he killed it. Yeah, I did the vocals. I was practicing all last year, tracking and whatnot. So I tried my best. I'm not a vocalist. I've never done it before. So right, you guys ready for this next track? Fourth track off the album The Nowhere Place. Let's get it. It's called Irrational. Let me mute this mic. Damn, that Jersey beat at the end goes hard. Yeah, the squeak. My chair is squeaky. So are my headphones. My headphones like make this like little cracking sound when I move my headphones. I need to get some new ones. Straight up, we need like a Betray Flip Jersey beat album or something, like just straight up Jersey beats with like riffs. You're learning more than a glitch on guitar? Hell yeah. Dude, these songs are hard. These songs were hard to track. Everything's so like, there's so many switch ups in the guitars. Like, I swear, like, no guitar part is repeated. It's crazy. This album's crazy. Skateboard move wise, how do I accomplish a Betray Flip? I don't know. I guess I'll have to try and make a trick up to, like, on the skateboard. Hell yeah. Thanks for listening to it. Like, this has been in the works for so long. Like we've had these ideas, and then like once we started really tracking the guitars, that's when like I feel like the music started to flourish. Like we started to get these ideas and stuff, and I think it turned out really good. We were in Ableton, producing in Ableton. All right, so that one was the fourth track called Irrational. Now we're gonna go into this fifth track called Like That. You guys ready? All right. All right, let's go.
Come my way again. Come my way again. Come my way again. I kept saying all the wrong things. You call me back and say the same thing. It's just a misunderstanding. It ain't like that. I know you ain't like that. Trying to get away faster than a runaway. And I ain't mean to say it that way. Let's just save it for another day. Cause I'm like that, I'm like that. Said I'm like that, I'm like that. When you go, you come right back, come right back. You know that I'm like that, I'm like that. You kept doing all the wrong things. I got you back and did the same damn thing. It's just a misunderstanding. It ain't like that, I know it's not like that. We got it wrong, it wasn't the same. Since we fell off, don't know who to blame. Thought we were perfect, but now I feel worthless. You don't deserve this, I wish I could change. Wish I could change. Wish I could change. Wish I could change. But I'm like that. Yeah, I'm like that. I'm like that. When I go, I come right back. Come right back. I don't know why I'm like that. That's my bad. Come my way again. Come my way again. Come my way again.
So that was the 5th track. It's called Like That. Yeah, if you wanna support and see a music video, hook it up on the Bandcamp so that I can make a music video for for one of these tracks. But there's a part in that track where like I was working with the homie Sky Noir, well, on the vocals, and I had never like belted before, like yelled, screamed. So like that was a learning experience for me when I was like, wish I could change, you know. Yeah, that's me on the vocals. What inspires me? So many things. Like a good burrito, Dark Souls, lots of things. Who makes the album? The homie Tonto makes the album. He produced it too. Wrote guitars, He did so much on this shit. Sounds sick. All right, let's get into this next track. It's called Summer Grass. I'm gonna mute this.
Come my way again.
Yo, that song is sick. I like that one. Yeah, that ending part, like I said earlier, it was a whole different part. It was like a detune. It was like a chopped and screwed guitar that we like stretched, and it was like half timed. And then like we were like, yo, why don't we just take that riff and then just play it on an 8 string? And then like that's what I did. I wrote that whole part to the detuned part, but I changed a bunch of stuff about it, like whatever I felt like the riff took me, like to like there was a different approach to writing the guitars on this album. It was like we didn't want to repeat the guitars. So like we would do little tiny switch ups every time a riff was like repeated and played again, so like there's like no repeated guitars in this album. There's like the sonic coins in there in this track. That was cool. Which song is your fave? I'd have to really listen back and really have that in mind while I'm listening. I like Cloudburst a lot. That last one, Summer Grass, is really. I also like that though. You know, like I have to like really have that in mind when I'm listening. Like my favorite, you know. Which eight string? It's the Prestige one from Ibanez, the black one. I forget the name of it, but favorite song of all time, man. That's a hard question because it's impossible to answer. I think because there's just too many. Do I listen to Blade? Yeah, yeah, I listen to Blade. All right, that was the sixth. Yeah, the sixth track. Yeah. Now we're gonna go into the seventh track with the homie Sky Noir singing on it. So let's go.
I'm taking steps but moving slow. Broken heart and broken soul. Staring at the stars so bright is what it takes to close my eyes. Late at night, I'll admit I've been trying to forget, but the thought of you keeps floating through my head. When will I find another? 'Cause I'm starting to believe that the two of us have never loved each other. Your love was unobtainable. Tastes like poison to the soul. There's angels falling from the sky. Their broken wings show me how to fly. Late at night, I'll admit I've been trying to forgive, but the thought of it gets underneath my skin. I don't know if I'll recover, but I'm starting to see that you and I have never loved each other.
All right, that was the seventh track called "Wasn't Love." And with the homie Sky Noir singing on it. Or Dreary. His name is Dreary. He changed it the last second. It used to be Sky Noir, but his name is Dreary. Yeah, that solo is lit. And I'm open to shows, like if it makes sense to play them. Like I'd have to really hash out these songs, you know, like a rehearse for months and months before I could play. What is your favorite guitar part to play live? Guitar part. I mean, I like the water slide solo. That one's pretty fun to play. Any plans for a vinyl? I mean, that would be great. It's just like everything costs a lot, you know. So we have to make sure we can afford it, you know. No, Orange Sofa isn't dead. I mean, I still have some tracks, you know, like it's just I had to focus on this for a little bit, you know. Sometimes you got to put down a project for a little bit, pick up another one. It's not an upside down cross. It's just like I inverted Betray, and then I put the arrows on it to make it seem like it's gonna flip to the normal way. There's no like religious aspect to this at all. You see how the like rest of the letters are like upside down and backwards? But if you use the arrows I put there, it flips it right side up, you know. Do you like Deltarune or Undertale? I've only played a couple, like maybe an hour of each. I need to finish Undertale first. I really liked it though. I need to come back to it. I've just been playing this hyper competitive game called Deadlock. It's the new Valve game. Man, that game is like addicting. But I hate it and love it at the same time. Yeah, I still do. You still play metal? Yeah, yeah, I still play metal. So like to warm up and like you like Meshuggah? Hell yeah, I like Meshuggah. Deadlock is so damn punishing. Yeah, even your teammate. Yeah, your teammates are like they'll blame you for everything if you have one little slip up. Deadlock is a drug. Who do you main? I want to main Billy, but man, he's he can't he can't go to like toe to toe with like a lot of heroes on that. What are you listening to nowadays? Oh, I listen to a lot of like house music. Like let's see, on my it's like rally house. There's like a specific type of house music for like rally car music. That's pretty funny and it's so cool to me. Like even though it's like a lot of repeated stuff, it's just nice to put on and like drive around, you know. Can you do gaming streams? I mean, yeah, I can. I never thought of doing one, but I could definitely do one of those. That'd be fun and funny. Do you fuck with liveries? Or I don't know how to say it, but I might be botching it. I haven't heard them yet. Or I might have. I don't remember. Can you give a tip for sweet picking, please? Yeah, so sweet picking is hard at first because like it's a lot of muting. You don't really realize it's a lot of muting in your fretting hand. It's muting with like the rest of your finger, other than the tip of your finger that you're hitting the note with. You're muting a lot of the string before, so you want to articulate the note that is being picked. So any other sound should be muted, you know. So that should be muting, and a lot of stringed instrument playing is muting. So like it's important to learn that to mute in your left hand as well as your right hand, you know, not just palm mute, you know, use other parts of your hand and stuff. All right, let's listen to this next track. I've been talking for a while, so it's called Happens Every Time. It's the 8th track, I think. Yeah. All right.
Stayed out way too late last night. I can't shake the things that we got right, and I should've never let it die. But it happens every time, every single time, every single time, every single time, every single time. Things keep getting colder. That's why I can't stay sober. It feels like it's far from over. So far from over. This isn't life, it's just a sound. The clockwork being unwound from underground. Stayed out way too late last night, looking for a reason to try. Goddamn, I should've never let it die. But it happens every time, every single time. Time, 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 every single time. Time, time, every motherfucker. Every single time, every single time, yeah, every single damn time, damn, every single time.
Damn. Every single time. Yeah, that evil solo at the end there, it fit it pretty well. The Nowhere Place has only just been released. Are there plans for volume two? Yeah, I'm planning on keeping this project going. You know, like definitely do an instrumental album of this album, and then keep working on like new stuff. You like Ichika? Yeah, Ichika's dope. Let's just hop into this next one too. More than a glitch. Let's go. That ending, the tuning into after you tune, you fucking explode. That was a funny thing. Yeah, it's just standard tuning. Yeah, the explosion was real. Yeah. The guitar just exploded after I tuned it. Ibanez had to send me a new one. No, I'm kidding. Need an eagle screech? Yeah, it's a good idea. My SoundCloud playlist, dang, that's a long time ago. I haven't been on SoundCloud in a while, ever since they put a bunch of ads. I remember I used to not have ads, but I'll listen to live reads. Everybody seems to be recommending me it, them. How long have I been working on this project? Oh, man, long time, years. All right, let's listen to this next track called I Hate It When We Say So Long. All right, let's go.
You've been away for a minute. I'm only back for a second. Wish it felt like I never left, but that wouldn't feel right. Can we fix it if we both give in? Would you listen if it made a difference? I always get this feeling in my chest. It takes me back to when we first met. I'm looking at the clouds to forget. Cause you know I hate it when we say so long. When we get to the end, it's no question. This forgiveness is just one lesson. I always get this feeling in my chest. It takes me back to when we first met. I'm looking at the clouds to forget. Cause you know I hate it when we say so long. Damn, I got this feeling in my chest. It takes me back to when it made sense. But I'm in the clouds to forget. Just waiting for a drop. I hate it when we say so long. Why we gotta say so long? Looking up at the clouds to forget for so long. Why we gotta say so long? So long.
Yo, that one's pretty sick. It's like a build-up song. It's cool. And also sing like, man, I was in the booth for so long, just singing that, trying to get that, land that high part, those high parts. That's hard, man. Vocals are hard. Am I doing okay? Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Thank you. I did just cut my arm open, but everything's good. Everything's good. Yeah, that one's a pretty fire track. One of the most like one of the sleeper hits on there, I think. You like Blade? Yeah, Blade's dope. How much of it was done at a home studio? I mean, it was all recorded at home studios. We didn't like go to a studio or anything. I just have like a little like ISO booth that I bought off of like Amazon, one that you put like the soundproof curtains over. It's just like PVC pipe, soundproof curtains over it, and then kind of deadens the noise. All right, guys, let's keep it moving. This next one's called The Nowhere Place. Let's go.
Time flies way too fast, then you crash, knowing that I jumped the gap, but I missed the land. A sinking feeling takes my breath, slip into the depths like it never ends, holding on by a thread. Mindset on a memory, by the book, same old story. Doesn't feel right to be lost with my distractions in the trunk. This is the old story. Same old story. This is the old story. Timepiece stop ticking. I'm trying to freeze 1 minute. I'm about to reach my limit. Oh shit, I'm back in it. Spotlight hit the driveway. Your shadows post up next to me. Stairway leading up to a fantasy, but the door is locked with no key. Time flies way too fast, then you crash, knowing that I jumped the gap, but I missed the land. A sinking feeling takes my breath, slip into the depths like it never ends, holding on by a thread.
Damn, that song's hard. Time flies way too fast, then you crash. No. Yeah, we used the Dusty Audio Midwest amp on some stuff in this album. Like some of the crunchy parts that you hear. This shit is good. Dusty Audio's cooking up something even better. I mean, this amp is perfect for me, but like they're cooking up some dope shit next. So be on the lookout. Oh yeah, the merch. The merch is dope. I don't even wear hats, but I would wear this hat. This white tee is really cool too. I like it. You need Chris Dave on a track, dude. I know. Is this shit Gucci? Nah, it's cheaper than Gucci. It's not that expensive. One time I went into the Versace store in like at the airport or something, and I was just getting like bad looks in there. I don't know. I was just taking a look at the clothes, and I thought the clothes like they weren't that sick, but they were like $2,000 a shirt, and I was like, how can you justify? I don't know. Maybe they made it a certain way to where it's worth that much, but yeah, they were like, get out. I was like, sure, will do. Cancel Versace. No, I mean, it's just, it's not my vibe, the type of clothes. You ever get recognized in public? I mean, there's like a couple times. Like one time I was at Denny's and like my server, like I was with my family, and our server was like, "Hey, are you?" True. I should have a betray flip skateboard. Damn, you're right. Am I German? I mean, I think my last name is German, so yeah, I think my ancestors were from Germany or something. Europe. What the fuck is up, Denny's? Damn, I wish I was at that show. Yo, Art by JKS, what's up? What's up, dude? Yeah, I mean, if you want, that'd be sick. You walk into a random Denny's, and I'm there. Honestly, midnight midnight country fried steak hits different at Denny's. I don't know what it is. It's so good. Yeah, 8.5 is probably the best size for boards, or even 8.75. Denny's sponsor. All right, let's hit this Yellow Deli reference. Dang, that's a crazy reference or mention. One time I was at Yellow Deli and uh, I tried to get my burger with no onions, and they were like really adamant about keeping the onions on there because it was really good. And I just felt really weird, and I was like, all right, whatever. Have a favorite metal artist? Man, probably Necrophagist. I don't think any tech death metal band has ever touched Epitaph. They poison. It's funny. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, they don't really like modifications on their menu. Obscura is good. Meshuggah's good. Um, I just really like Necrophagist. That's one of those albums. Epitaph is one of those albums like front to back. I have to like listen to it all. It's a perfect album. So I'm assuming you don't like Headless. Have you heard of Mirar? No, never heard of them. The tomatoes are never supposed to touch the onions. Yeah, that's against protocol, you know. Do you ever listen to Yuruma? I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna start saving what you guys send me because like, I really been needing some new stuff. So I'm gonna put these all in notes. Listen to them later. All right, I put them in. But let's just keep this going. Let's keep the album going. We got 3 more tracks left. Let's go. This next one's Evaporate. Yo, that song was crazy. Them taps at the end and that bend. This guy lifted a bunch of Chon riffs and think we would. Who are you talking to? What's up? Do you use compression before the amp? I mean, sometimes. Ever heard of Chon or stuff? Music sounds like that? Yeah. Current fave shoes. I bought some I think they're called Onitsuka Tigers, and those ones are pretty sick. I like those ones. Keep lifting, bro. I can't right now because I kind of hurt my back, but I'm letting it heal up. All right, second to the last song right now. Let's do it. Moments of Disconnect. Let's go.
Looking for a purpose, got me feeling worthless. Hoping for something in this moment of disconnect. Running back when it's done with. I've been spending all my time on some dumb shit. Gotta cut away from all that. Break away from all that. It goes bump in the night. Something ain't right. Full moon is dancing in the street light. There's too many problems on the list. Damn, I got some habits I should kick. Looking for a purpose, got me feeling worthless. Hoping for something in this moment of disconnect. Run it back. I chase a rush that I can't sustain. A disease that ends in pain. Risking it again and again. Quick escape from the world. Blow it up, about to go to war. Every night's the same as the last one. Damn, I'm wasting it again and again. Looking for a purpose, got me feeling worthless. Hoping for something in this moment of disconnect. Run it back.
Yo. That one's pretty good. I like the lasers at the end. Choo, choo. Yo, if you guys want to support, the best way to support is the Bandcamp. And then check out the merch if it fits your guys' vibe. That supports too. And like the amp that we use the Midwest amp like all over the album. So like some of the crunchy parts you hear is this amp. So like you can get those crunchy tones, you know. Or it's a good clean amp too. It's like an all around great amp. Hey, check out the website too. But I got all your guys' recommendations right here. I'm writing them down. I like to listen to stuff when I'm like driving, you know. Yo, what's up? Do an Undertale stream? That'd be kind of cool actually. That'd be cool to play for the first time with everyone. I only played like an hour, so that'd be kind of lit actually. Yeah, that's where the Betray Flip is great in the car. Yeah, that's where I listen to it a lot. Dreamcatcher Band. Okay, I'll put that up in there too. Dreamcatcher Band. So now that we're at the last song, let me know which one's your favorite so far. Which one's y'all's favorite? Okay, let me. I'm writing down all your guys' stuff. Hell yeah. Shucks, yeah, Shucks is good. Dang. The oh nice, Cloudburst, huh? That's interesting. That's like probably the most different. Well, that one and Pour Another One are like the most different, the most like different type of songs that I've made. Happens every time. Yeah, that one's hard. Summer Grass, yeah, Summer Grass is probably one of my favorites too. I like Evaporate. Damn, I like them all though. It's hard. I'd have to like. You guys asked me which one's my favorite, but like I haven't really like had that in mind when listening to it. I'm kind of like more focused on like the sick ass production and shit that like Tonto did, and like kind of like you're your own worst critic, so you're always like looking for like mistakes. You're like, oh, I should have done that, did like this. But honestly, just leaving it, just it's good. You should step away from it for a while and just be like, because you could spend years perfecting it and it still won't sound the way that you want it to. Hell yeah. Thanks, guys. The Nowhere Place, yeah, yeah, I like that song too. Damn. Shuck City. The ending of Irrational, yeah. All these outros to these songs, like I wish there was an album of like just those outros, you know? Like maybe I'll do one like later on where it's like just the Jersey beat with like the crazy riffs and then like just the like samba beat with the crazy riffs, you know. That'd be cool. Which song was the hardest to write, compose? I mean, probably all the vocal ones because that was new waters for me, you know. Like I was like I had only been practicing for a little bit, and the homie Dreary like came in like he's more of a vocalist. He'd been training like most of his life, you know, like doing vocals and stuff. So like he helped a lot on all the tracks, like write and stuff. I feel like every song could have been 1 to 2 minutes longer. Yeah, that's like true. When a song is good, like you don't want it to end. Yeah, I feel that. Why is your name Betray Flip? Because it's kind of a play on words. Because like I used to skateboard a lot when I was a kid, and tray flip was a trick that you would do on skateboard, and like so like I was like, oh, betray flip. So I was like tying it into my childhood, but also like a flip on betrayal is a good thing, you know, like you're not trying to betray somebody, you know. So so it kind of like stuck, you know. It's kind of like catchy to me in my head. So I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. I like Memory Blur. I like Memory Blur a lot because like that's the start of the album, and it's like boom, like that hard drum beat hits you, the riffs, the vocals, and then it's like a double song because that outro is like stuff I never done before, like rap on a track. I've never even thought of that, you know, like of doing that. But greetings from Chile. Dang, what's up? Thank you. Am I still vegan? No, I'm not vegan. I stopped that a while ago. Really, Cloudburst, nice. That's the most like it's almost like indie, but then like that solo hits and you're like, whoa, you know, like never heard a solo like that on an indie track. All right, last track, guys. Cloudburst. Love from Greece, man. What's up? Hell yeah. Top five steaks. I had a good one in Nashville one time at some random diner. It was like, I treated myself. I was like, I'm going to spend $30 on this steak. The hand, how's my hand doing? It's doing better. I think it was a pulled nerve in my neck. Like, and it was causing these fingers, the pointer finger, the middle finger, and the thumb to like go numb, and I couldn't feel them. And then it was the opposite in my other hand. It was my pinky and my ring. So I was like, damn, what's happening? I think I was just overworking my like with the workouts and stuff and the guitaring and stuff. So just need to take it chill for a little bit, you know, let it heal. All right, last track, guys. Cloudburst. Let's get it.
Wait a minute, let me figure out why things ain't what they used to be. There's a thunderstorm rolling up on the range. It's too late to turn back, no quarter. All this got me wondering if you came back as a punishment. Passed out on the bridge with my headphones in. Woke up to the sound of instrumental riffs. Damn, I feel like shit, but I get it though. All I really wanna do is play the fucking show. This battle's giving me a little room to grow. Hurry up, cause it's going too slow. Wait a minute, let me figure out why things ain't what they used to be. There's a thunderstorm rolling up on the range. It's too late to turn back, no quarter. Just a damn punishment. Dealing with all this shit. Well, maybe I can make something out of it. Like a means to live. Just a damn punishment.
Yo. That solo's crazy for that type of song. Cheers from Bolivia. Cheers from my room. Origin by Cymatics. I think so. I think I know that one. What amps, guitars, pedals were used on this project? Oh man, there's a lot. I mean, but some of it was this Midwest amp. If you haven't checked it out, you should definitely try it out. It's a good amp. I'll just like throw it in a project, just like pick up a guitar and it'll give me like a bunch of ideas just from the way it sounds. That reverb, man. Cheers from the corporate office, man. Respect. You got it, man. Finish out the workday, you know. I believe in you. Yeah, I mean, the project just started, you know. Like, there's definitely going to be more to it. I don't want it to end, you know. Was my signature guitar used on this project? Yeah, it was, as well as many other guitars. That Artcore one that I have, that semi-hollow, I used it. The Tallman, the 8-string, it was so many guitars. Cheers from the lawnmower. That's funny. I just imagine you on like one of those standing ones that people ride around on, just having the phone up. Go back to deathcore. Actually, deathcore's coming back. That's what I noticed. I was like, oh man, the stuff I used to like go to shows for when I was like 16 and like damn, so long ago, is coming back. I'm like, damn, these shows are lit. How do you choose a guitar for a song? That's a great question. I guess it's like by feeling, you know, like if I feel like because the Tallman is a little more twangy, a little more like brighter, you know, like a little more sparkly, because it has that like maple fretboard and stuff, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go with that guitar. Or if I want a little more like an even twangier sound, then I'll switch to the pickup, you know, the bridge, on like the EH10, you know. Or if I want a little more low end, a little more body to the part, like in Wasn't Love, I use the Artcore, the semi hollow, that jazz one. I use that guitar because I want a little more, because that song's more of like a ballad, so like I wanted to have that low end there, a little more of that low end in the guitar, some beefiness. When Metal side project, man, that'd be sick. I should make like a cool tech death metal band project. That'd be sick. Any heavy music recommendations? I mean, Code Orange, Psychroptic, Meshuggah, Necrophagist, like Knocked Loose, Kubla Khan, just like crazy stuff that I put on sometimes when I want to hear a dope ass breakdown, or like Psychroptic has that crazy picking in their stuff. When I want to hear some like technical crazy riff. Oh, I got to do the vocals, man. That's a whole nother side. Like I feel like you have to. I don't know if you have to be born with that or like, because I'll end up messing up my. Knowing me, I'll end up spitting out my vocal cords or something. Knocked Loose touring with Denzel Curry. I didn't know that. That's crazy. That's gonna be a dope ass show. Snuffed in Sight. I never heard of that. I'm writing down all your guys' recommendations, by the way. I'm checking all these out later. That'd be sick if Denny's like turned into like a venue, you know? They put a venue in all of their restaurants. That'd be kind of cool. Tour with Thundercat and JD Beck. That'd be fucking cool. That'd be amazing. What's the video game rotation right now? I just been addicted to Deadlock. You know, just getting absolutely destroyed on that game. I've been trying to get better though. I've been trying to get better. Favorite book? Oh man, that's a good one. I'm reading some books right now. I just started the Stormlight series. I'm starting on the Way of Kings, and then what else am I reading? I have my books back here. I'll randomly read like poetry that I've gotten from like random antique stores. I like to find really old books at antique stores. Like, I have some really old psychology books from the antique stores that are really interesting to read. And I started reading the Warhammer series. That first Warhammer book is really good. Braiding Sweetgrass is good. Yeah, that first chapter on the Way of Kings is so crazy. I'm like, they could make a dope ass like TV show out of this. Fave video game soundtrack. I really like Dragon Warrior 3 is a good one. Brave Fencer Musashi is a good one too. And then just like Final Fantasy VII is of course legendary. Yo, I've been working. Yo, what's up? You missed it, but you were here in spirit. Peace out, man. Have a good night. Finishing up the 5th book of Stormlight Archives. Dang. So you've been fucking labbing those books. That's a big book. You read any manga? I have. You watch anime? Yeah, I haven't watched the ending of Doctor Stone yet because I liked it so much, and I'm like, damn, I don't want it to end. But Doctor Stone was really good. You read any manga? I read Tome from Junji Ito. I like horror manga a lot. There's some ones that my brother recommended me that I should read. I don't know if I should read Berserk though, because that's a little crazy for me. Like, that story sounds kind of insane, but I heard it's legendary. Have you seen Gantz? Yeah, I've seen Gantz. It's good. Do you like Jujutsu Kaisen? Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen. I have to rewatch it because like I watched the first season a long time ago, so I have to like rewatch because that new season came out. So I have to watch. I haven't read Gantz. Yeah, I should read it though. Because when Gantz came out with the English dub anime, I was like, this is kind of weird. What, like, the dub is so off-putting. I'm like, shouldn't watch it on the dub. Can you confirm if the last 3 track names on the Chan album was intentional? No, I mean, we were just thinking up names. There's no I haven't seen Free Run yet. I heard it was good. Been to any shows recently? No, not really. Just been chilling, recovering my hands and my back. I just injured my back. Bocce the Rock. No, I haven't heard that. I'm writing them all down. I'll check out all these out. I've been wanting to listen to new stuff because I've just been listening to house music, random house playlists just on YouTube that people put together. Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn. I have so many books though. Like I have like a problem when it comes to books because like I'll go to an antique store and I'll find like really cool like theology books or something, and then like I'll buy them, and then like I'll just like, acquire all these books that I have to read now, and I haven't read them yet, and like I'll be on one, and it takes a long time to read a book for me because like it's hard to retain, so I have to like reread paragraphs over and over and over till it retains in my head. And then so I have too many books, but I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Sorry, I hit the mic. Paranoid Void. Is that a band? All those old animes from like Toonami back in the day were really cool too. Do you listen to any podcasts? Yeah, some funny ones like what's that one with like from stand up, like just from different stand up comedians. Makarage and Paranoid Void. Okay, I wrote that down. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has one of the most legendary first episodes that of a show that I've ever seen. That first episode is so good. Yeah, y'all giving me homework? Nah, I like finding new stuff. Thanks for showing me all these new things. Eric Andre, I love Eric Andre. He's cool. He writes classical music. That's crazy. One Piece. I did start watching One Piece. I think I'm like 50 episodes in. Invent Animate. I think I've heard of them, but I'll check them out. That's a cool name. Vigil and Excrementia. All right, you guys. Yeah, Eric Andre's like classically trained. That's sick. Ishmael by Daniel Quinn. No, I haven't. Ishmael. All right, so I got a long list of recommendations from you guys. Thanks. Fave Dark Souls weapon. The Blades of Reduvia are pretty good on Elden. The Kirk Hammer on Bloodborne. The Kirk Hammer is so good. Once you get the Kirk Hammer, it's kind of game destroying though, because it's like everything's easy now. Read the list. I might be saying all of these wrong, so forgive me. Liveries. Yaruma, Mirar, Dreamcatcher Band, RJ Pasin, Skro, Snuffed in Sight, Bocce the Rock, Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn, Paranoid Void, Makarage, Giocho, Invent Animate, Vigil, Excrementia, Ishmael by Daniel Quinn, and Seraph. And I've probably heard some of these, and like I know Skro, like the homie, and then I just don't know how to say anybody's names, you know. The best Souls ever. Which one? Which one is yours? I think I like Bloodborne a lot. But I'm biased because that was my first Souls like from software game. So. Oh, Era. Yeah, I know Era. Era's the homies. Liza P is actually really good. It surprised me. I was like, I don't know how it's going to be because it's not From Software, but it actually was really good. Fantasy Camp. Okay. Well, all right, guys. Again, if you wanna support, the best way to do it is to to get the album on Bandcamp for sure. That's the best way. And then the merchandise right here, which is dope. Like, I'm gonna get one of each of all of these, and then also, if you want a good amp, like this is all over the new album. If you hear a crunchy tone, it's probably this amp. So like, but so the non-crunchy tone too. Like, I think we use this on some of the A-string stuff too. So, and check out the website. You know. Thanks for listening, and like, all the recommendations. Thanks for hanging out. You know. Just copped a hat. Hell yeah. I don't even wear hats, but like I would wear that hat, man. Backwards. Yeah, I might do more of these streams. This was cool hanging out. Yeah, it's cool. Maybe I'll do like some gaming ones and maybe like some random guitar ones, you know. That'll be fun. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks for listening to the album. Thanks for all the reception from you guys. Is fucking amazing, you know, like thanks for digging the tunes, you know. All right. All right, well, I gotta go. Probably, I got some chicken in the fridge I gotta make, so I'll probably get to cooking. So, all right, guys. Love you guys. Thanks. Thanks for listening to the album. Thanks for hanging out. Peace out, guys. All right. Have a good one.